We got a little bit of extra chaos today for the unboxing of this Timex because I am enlisting the help of my daughter, who a couple years ago won this G-Shock in the Cozy contest. At the time, it was not this color. What color is this now?
Brown.
Brown. It looks like a Coke bottle, but it used to be like clear. It's not clear anymore. Anyways, we're going to test out a different color, see if my daughter Helen likes it. If not, we can find another one. Here, Helen, unbox this. Oh, and by the way, just a wrist check. I'm wearing the Lenquin watch. What do you guys think of it? Can you tell the time?
No.
It got smashed. How do you think this got smashed, guys?
Oil field.
The watch Bopper 5000. Anyways, all right, Helen, can you open that up? Where'd the watch go?
It's right here.
Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, this box is for this watch. All right, guys, I opened this up in a previous episode. This is a Timex Ironman triathlon watch. Helen, what do you think about this one?
I like it.
Is it pretty? What's prettier, this watch or this watch?
This one.
Okay. Well, these aren't the watches we're unboxing. This is the box. I got it confused. All right, unbox this one. All righty, look at this. This is like a flashback color to the early 90s, late 80s when we had a lot of fluorescent. So we got hot pink on the case of the watch, the body of the watch. Then we have this baby blue band with Velcro, all right? It says Timex there. That's white. It says white. It's white here. It says Timex. And look at that screen. Helen, peel this off. All right, so that's the screen, and it has like kind of like a green color, right? For whatever reason, I think it's to match the Indiglo. And so there's a button here we press and it makes the Indiglo color. Can you try and press it? Take it off of this little stand. Press that button. Is the Indiglo coming on? We'll try it out at night later on when it's dark. But this is the watch. Yeah, you have to loop it back around and secure it with Velcro. All right? So how does it fit?
Good.
Good, all right. Push it up a little bit. And turn it around. So you see it's Velcro. All right, put the Velcro here. And then you have a watch that has a nice fabric band, okay? You turn it around and you have that hot pink color on the case of the watch. What do you think about the color scheme, Helen? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like pink?
Yeah.
Do you like hot pink?
Yeah.
Do you like hot pink with a blue band?
Yeah.
So do you like how this watch looks?
Mm-hmm.
Your old watch, it had the time, the day of the week, the date. And this watch, similar thing, it has the time. Doesn't show you the day of the week. Is that going to bother you?
It says it here.
Oh, it does? Oh, it does. It does have the day of the week right in the middle. I didn't see. Okay. So let's scroll through. You have alarms. You have a stopwatch. So you start the stopwatch right here. Turn it like this. And then you stop it with the top right button. And you reset it with the bottom left button. So you have the alarms, or an A alarm. You have A alarm. You have a stopwatch. I guess that's it. So the time, alarm, stopwatch, time, alarm, stopwatch. Time, alarm, stopwatch. What more do you need on a watch? The little case says fabric, slip-through strap.
Mine's a new one.
30 meters of water resistance. Helen, do you dive down underwater deeper than 30 meters?
I don't know.
I think the answer is no. It has really bold style. It's all about that color. And it's really interesting because the color is, like an early 90s, late 80s color, like I said. But so is like the whole style of the watch. This kind of watch was really popular back then. And it's kind of, for me, it's kind of nostalgic. It's like a flashback to see that, you know, that type of watch and that type of display, the whole Timex look. It's really cool. I think it's cool. Helen, do you think it's cool?
Yeah.
Do you like it? All right. So the fabric strap. How does the fabric strap compare to this resin strap that you used to wear? Do you think it's more comfortable? Mm-hmm. All right. Do you think it's cozy?
Yeah.
All right. Try taking it off. So we'll test. Take it off. All right. And so now they'll show you how long it is. All right. Let me try and put it on. Let me see if it fits. All right. It's a little too tight, but you get the idea. All right. The thing about a watch like this is that you can kind of cheat by pushing it up the Velcro a little bit, and it stretches a little bit. There you go. How about that? This Timex. Really sporty. And yeah, it's really thin. It's a thin watch. Even though the band passes under the actual watch, it's still thin, right? That watch is really thin. And the water resistance isn't as high as other watches. Like Helen's G-Shock has 200 meters of water resistance. So this is a super durable watch, but it's also thicker. And unfortunately, it went from being clear to being brown. And so, Helen, you're not locked into this watch. Just test it out. Can you test it out for me? Okay. If you like it, you can keep it. If not, then Roxy, do you like this watch? Roxy is Helen's little sister. Move your hand over here. All right. Let's see if it fits her wrist. She has a tiny wrist. Roxana, how old are you?
2.
Okay, she's 2. Roxana's 2. All right.
It's too big.
It's too big. Is it too big, Roxy? No, she says no. All right, hold it right here. Okay, so this is the watch on a 2-year-old. Roxy, it's a little too big. It can almost slide off your hand without even taking it off. Can you take it off? You got to pull right here on the Velcro, and then you can move it off right here. All right, so let's slide you out of the way, Roxana. Now, Donald has a G-Shock that has a fabric band, all right? And look, here's a Timex with a fabric band, okay? Donald, do you want to take yours off? We'll put them side by side. Donald has the Fidlock. So Fidlock uses a magnet to click. See how it clicks? And so Donald's has that G-Shock toughness, 200 meters of water resistance. It's bigger, all right? And it doesn't come off all the way. Like you can't pass the Fidlock through that yellow buckle, right? But the Timex can come off all the way. You pull it all the way off, all right? And to put on the Timex, it's Velcro. You put this hook and loop through the buckle and it doubles back. And then you have the other end of the hook and loop and it makes that connection, okay? The Fidlock doesn't go all the way through, but the fabric is elasticy, so you can pass your hand through here if you pull it out. So here are the 2 fabric watches, one from Casio G-Shock and the other from Timex. What do you guys think? Which one do you guys like better?
I like mine.
Donald likes his better. Donald likes the G-Shock.
Roxy, what one do you like?
Daphne likes the Timex. Roxana likes the Timex. Helen, which one do you like better?
Timex.
All right. And Helen likes the Timex. So Helen's going to try this one out. We have to set the time and everything, which I think you just hold this down. Yep. So we're going to change the time. Listen to all that beeping. Is that beeping loud? Donald, is your time correct?
Yeah.
You sure? It says 2:45.
But it is 2:45.
Oh, it is 2:45. All right.
It's 2:46 now.
There we go. All right, Helen. The time set. Actually, we have to set the date, but I just wanted to show you guys watching how to set the time. Let's hold these 2 together. Which one has bigger numbers?
Okay, let's time out.
Timex has bigger numbers. Which one is a bigger watch?
You know? G-Shock.
The G-Shock's bigger. Okay. Which one is easier to read?
Mine.
You think G-Shock's easier to read?
I think the Timex is easier.
I can even see
Okay.
the Timex.
Which one's tougher? Which one do you think could stand up better to the Watch Bopper 5000?
G-Shock.
Remember, not all watches can survive the Watch Bopper 5000. Does it smell? Someone smell this watch. Does it smell? Okay. I thought that maybe the battery acid was leaking out.
Smell it.
No, Roxanne, you want to. There's probably poison gas coming out of it. Anyways, this Timex is a 4-button Timex. So setting it is a matter of holding the top left button. And then you cycle through the modes, which there aren't that many. So like I said before, we have the time, the alarm, stopwatch. All right. Now the G-Shock has the time, an alarm, and a timer and a stopwatch. So it has that extra timer. There's no timer on the Timex, unless I'm missing something. I should probably check the directions. I didn't see any directions in there, though. If I'm incorrect, I'll update that in the description below. All right, Helen, put your hand back over here and put this on again so we can see how it works. And does it feel comfy? Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to test it out see how it holds up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so check back in because we'll see how this band looks after my daughter wears it, right? Because this band could get dingy, could rip. We don't know. The only way we could know is to test it, all right? And we'll compare it to the Fidlock fabric band from G-Shock, okay? Put Timex against G-Shock. Donald. All right, it looks like Donald just got a brand new watch. Donald is wearing the $880 Mudmaster watch. Donald, what are you thinking? That is a lot of watch. Can you even read it?
That's backwards.
Can you read it, Donnie?
I can't read clock time.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. All right, guys.
I don't know how to take this off.
All right. There you go. I'm Jim Kincaid. Thanks for watching.